Okay, so this is the 1990 Honda CRX DX base model, and what's happened is the hinge on the left over here, which is behind this guy, God, let me get it. It's behind here. It's broken from in here. It's broken, and to get it out, you got to remove this. There's a panel that goes here. Let's go to the panel real quick. And so the panel is right here.
So this faces the end of the car. This is
Inside.
the interior.
Yeah. And so you got to grab from right here and pull down.
It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6
right
clips.
Because if you pull from this side, you're going to break these guys right here. Turn it up like that. You're going to break these guys.
And that one looks
those
like
guys,
it might be cracking a little bit.
And if you break those guys, then it's not going to stay up, because that's what's holding it up. On the side going to, yeah, this one broke, look.
Yeah.
That one broke. And that could have been, when we pulled it off, I don't think I saw anything fall down, but we can go check.
I didn't see anything fall off either.
Now, the first thing you do is, you definitely take out, there's a screw that's holding the light there. So you take the screw out and the light comes down.
And then you start from the interior right behind the seats.
And pull down.
You start pulling this down.
Yep.
And hope you don't break these. I believe these are no longer available. You might be able to find some substitute somewhere.
Yeah, I'm sure you can.
That would be the same size and all that stuff. And then Hector found...
What was happening was it was leaking when he was going to spray to get water on the back window so that the windshield wiper could wipe off the dirt, whatever. It was leaking inside the car, and
it was also, it would dribble out
from
the nozzle on the rear hatch instead of spraying out. So I knew there was a problem. I thought there was a blockage or something. Turns out, let's see,
this is a valve.
Arrows.
Yeah, that's a little valve.
So there's a backflow valve. It's about maybe an inch long. It goes from the driver's side this way.
Yeah.
For the water flow.
We'll go show them here in a second.
And so it's got 2 springs, and then you have the hose that brings the water in, goes through here, and then goes to the nozzle.
To the nozzle, yeah.
And then this part, the backflow, prevents the water from going back in. Yeah. This whole piece is missing. I don't know if a previous mechanic might have tried to fix it without telling me, or I don't know what happened to it. But I do have a replacement. But it's not
somewhere in Mission.
Yeah, somewhere in Mission. I thought I had it in my bag of parts that I've been buying to replace on the car, and it's not in there, and the hinges aren't in there either. Okay. So we won't be able to do that hinge repair today. Maybe tomorrow or Friday or this weekend. But then I should be able to find that backflow valve and the hinges so that we can get that done. And then I'll show them how I'm propping up the hatch.
That's how he's propping up the hatch.
So this is, I think it's a tube from Christmas wrapping paper, and since it's hollow, it's got the hole. It fits just perfectly right in there.
Genius.
And yeah, that was by accident. And then you got to be careful when you put it down here. You got to have the carpet down, because otherwise it's right on the lip where the
I see.
Where the metal goes down for the tire.
Yeah.
And if you don't have this on there, it's going to be right on that edge, and a gust of wind or something, it's going to fall down. This is going to slip, and if you're underneath it, you're going to get a pretty good knock to the back of the head or
now. Where did you buy these stabilite or these? What do you call them?
eBay.
eBay.
Yeah.
And they work really well, right?
They work really well, and I'm hoping.
I'm going to show them right now. There's the screw. That's the screw that holds the light, and it goes through right there. Okay, and it goes right up in there. And then let me see if I can. Oh God! Here's the hose. There's the hose, and then here's the other hose part. Oh darn! It went in.
There it is.
There's the other one, right there. And so the little backflow valve goes in between there. So that's, you know, and Rudy has misplaced it somewhere.
Oh no, I know exactly where it is.
So
But I did meet.
it's just not here.
There's these little clips that go on this
I
thing.
just hit myself here in this corner.
Oh, did you?
Ouch.
There's some clips, I believe, that go on here that I can't find. They might be. I might have put them on the.
Are you sure? This one doesn't have any
Maybe.
clips.
Oh, this one doesn't. Yeah. See where that. Well, maybe not. I thought there was a clip where it goes on the outside. But on the, I believe on the old ones, it had a groove where the clip went into, but I don't see that on here.
Yeah, okay, those are in mission somewhere, right?
As a matter of fact, yes, Hector. How did you figure? How did you know?
There's going to be some. Are you sure, man? It's not. You just don't pull it out. I think you just pull it out. Look, it's got the clip in there. Look, see that? The clip's inside. It's got like a.
Oh, maybe that's what. Maybe so many people were losing them.
You just pull them out.
They decided we're going to put them on the inside, maybe.
Yeah.
But still, the clip. I don't see the clip in there.
Yeah, it's on the. It's way down in there. You see it? Way down in there.
Just barely. Yeah. I think
That's all you need to
it's the old one that I had on there had the clip on the outside, and that may be the one that I'm thinking of that I can't find those clips. I took them off. I may have put them back on where they go here.
I got you.
On the old pistons here, so that's not going to be an issue, hopefully.
Okay, so we just wanted to show you that, and you know, that way you don't ruin your panel here. That way you don't ruin this panel. You definitely got to pull real hard from the driver's and back seat over there, pull down before you start pulling on this side. Because if you start pulling from this side, you're going to break the plastic clips on the panel, and then that's it. You're going to be crying because they don't make that part anymore.
They don't make that part. You might be able to glue it on there, but I don't think that would hold too long. Maybe a 3D printed one if you can find one. I don't think anybody's making anything like that.
And this is bent. I know you can see that.
Yeah.
That's bent.
And I'm wondering if somebody...
I just bent it back. Okay.
I'm wondering if that might have been my own mechanic, because I had told him that the rear defroster wasn't working.
The defrogger?
Yeah, so he might have tried to take that off to try to trace the electrical thing coming.
Yeah, which comes from that other side over there.
And
which is right there.
Yeah.
Right in the middle of the screen, that's the wire that's coming through the defroster.
So he might be the one that broke the backflow valve there, where it came apart, but because it did not fall out when we took that panel off. So that thing's been long gone. So somebody else, some other mechanic, and it used to work fine when I bought it from the previous owner in 1992. So it had to have been a mechanic somewhere that didn't tell me that that broke, or that he broke it and didn't want to pay for it or replace it or whatever, because that part is not, it's not there. It did not fall off when we took that panel off.
Cool.
All right.
Alrighty. We'll see y'all.